Welcome to the Slumber Party. Please give a warm welcome to my beautiful co-host Ramon of Moon
Thank you
Scarab.
very much.
I
Yes,
love it when
party.
Ramon comes in with me. Yeah, party time. Um,
Let's stay
so
awake all night. I've been awake
it's
since 3 a.m.
well, I've been awake since
I had a
seven
long
a.m.
day.
So
Right.
I got a few more hours than you did. Um, uh, First off, to start, everybody just keep Linda G, Comanche Psychic, in your prayers. Her daughter did a post for her this afternoon. Evidently, her white blood count has been off and she's feeling a lot of fatigue, just kind of out of whack. And so um, they did some blood work. They're going to do some more testing. And her daughter, Nicole, just asked everyone to please keep Linda in your prayers. So please do that. And we all kind of revolve around her star. She's kind of been our north star for a lot of us, you know. Um, and um, of course, there's the different items that I like to give a little bit of promo to. The Androniki skincare, Jules Etsy shop, Jules by Design, I think is the correct name for it. There's Trish James cards. She's over in Australia and has some beautiful cards, and as well as Tarot of Wonders. They have really nice cards, and if you use a link, you get 10% off. So that's kind of cool. And I think there's a few other things in there listed as well, and I'm just going blank on it, and I'm not going to go pull it all up. So, and as far as election results and whatnot, this is one of the nonprofit groups, electiontruthalliance.org. They are computer forensic experts who has been looking at the the voting from November, and they have discovered fraud, massive fraud in multiple states. They've not only discovered it, they've been able to replicate it to show how they did it. And so now it's just a matter of seeing if anything gets done about it. Um, so check them out. They've got a YouTube channel. You can go in and watch the videos where they like explain everything, how they do it, blah, 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 and all that good stuff. So, Ramon, let us know, what have you been up to besides throwing parties for the Leos today?
Just the usual work. Not much really. Just work. Busy with. Um, I was I was telling him the other show. A couple days ago I did an interview with Michael Auger, who's the creator of the El Cento Tarot, and
Oh,
I love
okay.
this deck. This deck is amazing because it looks at first when you see it, it looks kind of like cartoony and cute, but he created a whole system within the cards. It's a 100 card deck, and it incorporates tarot with astrological signs, with the seven virtues, and he
Yeah.
rescued a lot of other older cards from previous tarot systems, formats, and he expanded the major arcana. So he was able to do a 100 deck, 100 card deck, and it's amazing. The deck is so full of symbology and meanings, and you can use it as playing cards at the same time. And his artwork is amazing. So I did a pre-recorded show on, I have a show called In Orbit With, in which I talk with
Mm-hmm.
people from our community, and we did a pre-recorded one, so I'm able to incorporate images as we're talking about his cards. But it was a fantastic
Oh,
interview.
that's cool. That's good. I know I did that show with you. I
Yes,
don't remember if we did it live or if we did it
we did it
pre-recorded, but
live. Yeah, we did it live.
okay.
This one
This
I
is
did pre-recorded just to be able to incorporate images, but I'm just looking forward to finish the editing
yeah.
process. because there's a lot of images that need to go in.
Well, this is the Oracle deck I'm using tonight. It's Trish James Soul Connections. It's a 100 card deck. This is like one of the cards here, just if it's gonna focus on it.
Mm-hmm.
It
Oh, that's
usually
cute.
takes a minute. Yeah, this one's the
Mm-hmm. It's
Lamb.
beautiful.
Weakness, foolish moments. What's cool is the cards are like you go through the alphabet. There's like an alphabet up at the top, and then they go to numbers, and then they go to um, astrology signs and something else that I don't remember now. I'm just starting to use this deck, and it's it's very unique, and I like it a lot. I like the way it reads, especially for it's designed for personal readings, and then the other one is a redo. She just upgraded it, a new one called Neptune Moon. This is the back of the cards, and then um, this is like the card here. It'll give you a message, and it's basically just something you go off your intuition. It's more like the kind of cards you would look at if you're doing more esoteric type questions. And so the kittens are doing good. I know everybody's always asking about those. They make 8 weeks old on Monday, and in fact, Yang, the other half of the yin and yang, yin, as y'all remember, passed, but Yang has been rehomed. His new daddy uh, comes and picks him up Monday. So he's got two new daddies he's going to live with. And I think we pretty much decided to keep the other one. We're really attached to him. So him, her, I don't even know what sex they are. So um, it's not as easy to tell. Some people pick up a cat and go, oh, yeah, it's a female, it's a male, whatever. I still can't tell. Um, and let's see. Okay, Annie, why don't you just repost the question, um, like what that you asked about it, and get it in there before we wind up having to close questions, which I hate to do, but otherwise we would literally be here all night long. Um,
You could say that
and
again.
yeah, so um, trying to see. Now,
So
Selena's flirting with.
tonight I'm gonna. Well, I showed that just to mention what I was doing this week, but I'm gonna be using the usuals. My Swear Tarot, the Rebel deck, the bitch, Listen Bitch Part 1 and 2, the Inner Fucking Piece for those people who want to like naughty cards. But if you want something lighter, more ethereal, spiritual, and a different level, I'm gonna be using tonight the Cosmic Record deck, which is really cool. I love this
Oh,
one.
cool.
Anyone looking for questions, yes or no? I'll be using my yes or no deck, which I used before in the show. I'll be using
Yeah.
the Godspeed Divine Timing. If you have questions related to time, you could combine these, like yes or no with timing. If you have a love question, I have the What's Blocking You, which is uh, sort of like a shadow work love deck. It's really good as well. If you have questions of money, I have one here also. So, any questions other than naughty cards, I'm available to answer.
Well, I've got the two new Oracle decks that I just started using yesterday, and so far I really like them. Um, that's for just a normal Oracle card. Listen, bitch deck, the Inner Fucking Peace deck, the Rebel deck and the Badass Affirmations deck. So I like that one too. And so y'all got a little bit of a choice there, what you can go with. And and oh, don't worry about it, Debbie. Not everybody curses, that's cool. I teach Ramon how to cuss, so
You
it's
did,
maybe I'll
yes,
give a class one day and how to curse
I
effectively.
feel
And
I still uneasy. We have Bobby, Celine, and I have a show called "It's Not Me, It's the Deck," and it's just a show in which we use these type of decks, and we clarify it's not us, it's the deck. So, and still, I feel kind of like weird using that type of language because it's not really me. That's not how I speak in my everyday. But there's a
right. I mean,
woman
I
just
have some
this
words
is a
that come out naturally all the time. I don't even realize I say them, but they're not like
yeah,
really bad words. But
uh-huh.
um,
But this is
when it
a
comes to
safe
the really
space.
bad ones,
So,
I stumble on them sometimes. Yeah. Um,
yeah.
all right. Let's see. I got that. Okay. I want to make sure. All right. We are at 28. Yeah, Bobby, we know you cuss like a boss.
Yes.
um, but I corrupted Ramon. Yeah, blame me. Go ahead. I did send him his first naughty deck, so I guess I am to blame. Um,
Yes, you
um,
did. Actually, you perverted me with this deck, with the Rebel
yeah,
deck. I saw it at your show, and I was like, I, I don't know. I was too nice. I wasn't in the same frequency, so you brought me there with this. You created a monster. Now I have five different ones.
I started out, yeah, with just the Rebel deck,
I
and
took it from
then
there.
I came across the Listen Bitch deck, and I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. So I bought that one,
Uh
and then I had
huh.
a couple others sent to me, and now I've got a slew of them, and
Uh huh.
they only
I
come
think
out on
I
Saturday
saw the
night.
listen butch through you. Now I have part one and the second edition. And I think I saw through you to the inner fucking piece.
Yeah, yeah,
You
that's the
had
one that
this
I
one,
use.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Which
Actually, I
wasn't
think
expensive.
Allie sent
Actually,
me that
it was
deck.
very cheap.
So,
It was very
uh,
cheap, actually.
yeah, they're not very expensive decks, which is probably why they're a good seller, because
Mm-hmm.
they don't cost a lot. If you had to pump
Yeah,
out $50 for a deck, you may not buy that kind of deck. So, um,
yeah. Well, the Swear Tarot was maybe like 30. This I got at Etsy.
yeah, we had to get that one at Etsy, and it was a little bit more, but it's actually a regular tarot deck as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They've just
it's very good
spiced it up
quality
some.
too. Mm-hmm.
Good quality cards. They're easy to shuffle, and they get and they actually put like a couple of keywords for what the actual tarot card is, as well as the sassy stuff that they add to it. So Maureen says the Navy corrupted me with my cursing. Yeah, they will do that. Most military are very um prolific with the use of their language. um oh, I love it. Bobby says I've corrupted a couple of sailors, I bet. um yeah, nothing like hearing a really, really bad curse word come out of your mom or your dad's mouth, and you're like, excuse me, what did you say? um so alrighty then. Let's get this show on the road. road, why don't we? We've got 29, and we're going to close questions at this point because if I don't, we're going to be here all damn night. So moderators, you are now on duty to if anybody comes in wanting to do a question or a card, you can let them know questions are closed. And in fact, Night Moon Glow will be the last one done. So and then so y'all just I leave it up to y'all to keep up with it. So all right, let's see who's voiced. Jackie B is first. Jackie is a member. Membership has privileges, so that's part of the fun of it. And she would like a nice card.
A nice card.
Okay. Let's see here. Hey, Brenna. Nice to see you. All right. Oh, and for members, we have our members only live stream next Friday night at, what time did I say? At 8 p.m. Central. So y'all be sure you come in. We'll be doing cards and readings and whatnot, and that's just like a regular live stream, but it'll be members only. So okay. I think my grandmother was the one that taught me how to curse because, boy, that woman could say some words. Alrighty, Jackie, I pulled for you. It says feminine presence, female energy. That's what you're exuding today, and that's what gives you strength in your day-to-day living, is you rely upon that feminine energy to get you through the day. And it's very prevalent with you. You can pick it up, so that's what you got.
Amen. That's very similar to what I got. I got a message. The card I pulled for you from the Cosmic Record says Call of Courage.
Ooh,
and it reads, you're being called to answer the call of courage and face that difficult choice you have been avoiding. While the fear within may leave you feeling unsettled, remember that you possess enough bravery to overcome any obstacles. Once you make your choice, you will experience immense relief and liberation. So it's asking you to be courageous and brave in facing whatever that difficult situation is. It's in your path right now. Just tackle it and you will be successful. That's what I got for you.
Hello, Fable Witch, who just popped in, and okay. All right, I think I got everyone there. Next up is Patrick. Patrick is a member, and so could I have a card, please? Dealer's choice. Oh, you know you're going to get a naughty one then. Our first naughty card of the night. And it's not just cursing, y'all. It's cursing with flair.
Mm-hmm.
I came across a meme a while back that I saved on my screensaver, and it's how does it go again? It's I speak fluent trucker with a I speak fluent trucker with a dialect on sailor and something else on construction worker or something like that. And the first time I saw it, I thought, "Oh, that's pretty good." So
That's very good.
I'll have to look for it just again. All right, Patrick, stop obsessing. You are not the
Mhm.
fucking center of the universe. Actually, you are, but
I
you know that's
got
what the card says.
I pulled two cards for you. I got from the Rebel deck, get the fuck out of your head. Get in your heart. It misses you. And with that, I pulled the King of Wands, and it says, "Stop focusing on the damn shit. Whatever's in your head right now, you just need to clear it. Get it out of your head, and act with your heart. You know." And when I'm saying with your heart, it's follow your instinct. There is something you're focusing right now that you're locked into it. It doesn't let you move on. Just go forward through intuition. Just
There
sometimes
you
leave
go.
reason on the side and just go ahead with your heart. That's what I
There
got
you
for
go.
you.
I like that. All right. Snapdragon is next. We would like an oracle card, please. So, something on the nice side.
Yeah, I'm gonna default to the nice tonight, unless specifically someone tells me that they want something naughty.
That works for me. Oh, that's smart, Patrick. Yeah, for those of you who are in same-sex marriages. Um, there's a really strong feeling that they're going to try to overturn that. And so, if you are legally wed, I would suggest seeing an attorney and getting all paperwork squared away and in both names and specifics, whatever it is that they would tell you, so that if it does happen, you can't get cut off from your partner if, say, one of you gets sick, or God forbid if one of you passes away or something. So you want to make sure that you protect yourself. Hopefully it won't get overturned, but we're talking about the GOP, who all love to shut down Grindr whenever they're on a trip somewhere, but they're so petrified of somebody that's LGBTQ plus that hey, like, I know first time somebody went off on me about I can't vote for them, they go for gay marriage. I'm like, well, when did they knock on your door and tell you you had to get a divorce to your wife and marry another man?
Hmm.
Nobody told me that. I said, then why does it matter? I said, nobody's forcing you to change partners. Why do you care? That's somebody else's happiness here. Go figure, right? All right, Snapdragon with the broken toe. She broke her toe. Um, Inheritance. And that cute little puppy dog there. It says, inheritance left for you. And Spirit is saying, I want you to have it. So, whatever it is that's being left for you, I don't know if it's something that's already been left or if it's coming up. They're not telling me. Um, but know that it's yours and it's well deserved. And Spirit is saying, yeah, take that. That's meant for you. Take it and enjoy it for what it is.
Beautiful. I have honor yourself.
Ooh, I
And
like
the
that.
message here, yeah, the message here is honor the effort you put in to reach your current height. Instead of solely focusing on what lies ahead, don't overlook your achievements. Be a proud person. For every success lies a multitude of persistence and effort behind it. So just focus on the great good things that you have around you and the cost that you went through to be able to get there. You know, use that as an inspiration to achieve more. Always approach things from positivity. Sometimes we focus on what we lack, what we don't have. You know, why do I have to go through this? Why I don't have this in my life? Whereas you should be grateful for all the immense great things that you have that sometimes we take for granted. Um, just being alive, having our 2 feet. You know, in your case, you broke your leg. You said, she said, you know,
Her toe, broke her toe.
her toe. You know, and sometimes those small things brings awareness of what we have, especially in those moments when we don't have it. This one time, I was going up the stairs, and I think I put too much effort on one of my legs and one of my knees. Like I was like for 2 weeks without being able to walk properly. And that small thing made me realize how much I took for granted something like that. You know, having
Yeah.
being able to walk. Yeah, it makes a big difference in your life. And
Oh, exactly.
with yeah, that just to illustrate that there's a myriad of things around our life that we should be grateful and at the same time honor the effort that we put into to achieve them. So just honor yourself for that and use that as inspiration to go forward. That's what I got for you.
I'm cheating, y'all. I'm eating potato chips. Um, Hi, Kaya May, a new member. Thank you for joining the membership. That's great. And thank you, Adrian Barrentos, for your super sticker. I appreciate it. Um, okay. Marby is next. And her question, we have an oracle card, please. Yes,
Hi,
ma'am.
Marby.
Oh. All right, Marby, I drew for you nurture, mother energy. And that's felt mostly in the chest and the stomach because that's where your heart chakra, your gut chakra, all that stuff is right in there if I'm remembering it correctly. Um, so you're a nurturer. You're the one who takes care of others around you, whether if it's at work, at home. Um, the important thing is to remember to take care of you. Okay.
Yes.
You've got to take care of yourself. Make sure you schedule in me time, whether if it's 5 minutes sitting in a quiet room, drinking a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or, whatever,
That's
5 or
exactly what I
10
got.
minutes listening to some music. And look at that. Ramon pulls self-care on top of it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't pull it to interrupt you or anything. I just like to
No, because
confirm it that
that
I'm getting the same thing. And that's exactly
yeah.
what it says. It's self-care. There's a moment for you to like nurture yourself and love yourself a little bit more. And the message here, self-care, which is what I got also, says self-love is the foundation of an abundant life. Treat yourself with kindness and respect, and others will see your worth and treat you the same. Abundance begins with the recognition of your own value. So this is clearly the universe telling you just to pause and give yourself some time to treat yourself in the way that you deserve. Sometimes we have to put boundaries. Boundaries are very important because if not, our energy is scattered. you know that's where where you end and others begin. So within that boundary, pamper yourself, give yourself the abundant love that you deserve. Just pause and do that, and you'll see how you'll recalibrate, and everything will give you a new perspective. That'll give you a new perspective for everything. That's what I got for you.
Absolutely. You can't take care of others if you don't take care of yourself first. So
Definitely.
that's why it's so important. Um, and Aaron, I see you said something about being a little late. That's okay, darling. We just got started. So questions fill up fast. So if at the end of the list, if we still have a little time and ability to read on anybody else, we'll go back in and say, okay, who didn't get on the list? So all righty. Debbie, 3 Shifting Veils is next.
Hi, Debbie.
An oracle card. You betcha. All right. Are you ready? You can go ahead and go if you're ready.
Yeah. So I pulled this card from the Oracle deck, and it says sinking in lack. It's a very interesting message. It says you're being called to realize that the real resources are right at your fingertips. You have the ability and support to face anything. Whether you feel financially pinched, emotionally drowned, or physically off, those are just your inner dramas, self doubts acting up. Let go of these unnecessary fears, smile at life, and keep moving forward. Beautiful message. And
I
again, this
like
is
that.
just, yeah, one about not focusing on the negative and focusing on the positive, the many positive things that you have. That's what I got for
That's
you.
it. I pulled self-critical, hard on yourself. You're way too hard on yourself, Debbie. Lighten up a little bit. You're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to do things for you. So quit being so self-critical and quit beating up on yourself. Um, you have a marvelous gift. She really does. She's got her channel just getting going and everything, and is doing really good at it. Y'all be sure you check out Debbie's channel and go like, subscribe, and share. This could lead to digestive issues if you don't back off on criticizing yourself all the time. It can give you digestive issues. So lighten up. You're allowed to be human. You can't do it all. You can't do everything at once. It just, if somebody doesn't like it, tell them then you do it and be done with it. Um, so I hope that resonated with you. All right, let's see who's next up is Butch. Is a member, so he's next.
Hey.
And he would like a naughty card.
Naughty card. Yes.
Yeah, baby. All right, Butch. Stop sleeping so damn much. Wake up. You're missing some cool shit.
That is good because I got something similar. It says take a fucking trip. Go see new shit. Go see some shit. Do new things. Talk to people cooler than you. But here is just stop that stagnation moment that you're going through right now. Take action and go out there, meet people, see new things, but more than anything, just move, do something, find some new purpose in your life. That will take you to different places. That's what I got for you.
This is what she put. I'm so used to making everyone happy that I recently started trying to have fun just for me. That's what we're talking about. Do something
Yes.
just for
Do
you.
it.
Who cares what
Do it.
anybody else thinks?
And don't feel guilty, because when you give yourself too much to other people, you take care and you try to do it towards yourself, you start to feel guilty. You start to feel selfish. No, you have to give yourself that chance. There's nothing wrong in that. Dedicating time in yourself, it's very important.
That's it. That's it. Don't feel guilty for taking that me time. You need it.
Not at all. No.
All righty. Next up, we've got Linda Fraser.
Linda. Hi, Linda. My beautiful
like
Linda. Great
an
to see you.
Oracle card. Linda's here every week. I love it. There's
Yes,
so many
Linda's
people I see
amazing.
here that just they're always here, and it's like, wow.
She's very supportive of my channel, always leaving comments. She's amazing. Great to see you, Linda.
Everybody that's here that comes in every Saturday night is like, you could be doing something. You could be going out and whatnot. And no, they come hang out with me. It's like, I don't know what I did to deserve that, but I'm very thankful for it. So, it's I love being able to pull up the chat and I see all of my regulars that are there, and you get to know your regulars and all the little ins and outs that they go through. Oh, I like this, Linda. Transformed into a different form. It says, here in spirit, you are transformed. You're in the process of transforming to become that beautiful butterfly. You gotta be that caterpillar that closes itself off and congeals in the liquid, and then whammo, out comes this remarkable butterfly, and that's you. So allow yourself to be transformed. We're getting a lot of these kind of messages for the past week. So it's like Spirit's definitely trying to make a point here is be okay with taking a new form. Be okay with transforming yourself to a higher. That's something we're all looking for, is to move up to the next level, transcend to the next level to help us be able to help others that much better. So,
yeah,
I like
true.
that card. It's good.
That's beautiful. Yeah, but to be able to transform, that demands a lot of focus and determination at the same time. And the message that I have goes connected with that, and it says energy dispersal. And it says, and it reads, you're busy with too many matters, causing your energy to scatter and making it difficult to focus. This state leaves you feeling drained. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan to restore clarity and energy. There's a lot of messages tonight about self-love, self-care, and this is something that we neglect a lot. You know, just sometimes with in the minimal things. You know, taking care of our skin. Earlier, I was talking with Sherry about that some of the skin products that you were talking about earlier, and I was mentioning that sometimes I'm so busy with work and stuff, I don't take care of myself the way I should. And sometimes we neglect ourselves in different
Yeah.
areas in our life, and it's very important that we find time to give love to ourselves. That brings a lot of things together. Our self-esteem, our self-determination. It helps us recalibrate our energy. So the message here for you, Linda, is something similar. Focus. I'm not saying not to focus on the things around your life, because our life demands sometimes us to multitask, but don't lose perspective of loving yourself at the same time. Um, just try to bring that energy together to be able to repurpose it and make it much more stronger for to be able to manage everything around. That's what I got for you. Love yourself more.
Awesome. All right, Anita K. My question is, do you see us moving to Mexico next spring? Okay, Anita, I answered that for you this morning. So, or this afternoon, I should say, when I was on with Jean. So we're going to let Ramon handle this one, and I'm just going to skim down and see who's coming up next. And that would be Terry Mullins and Lisa P73. Y'all are the next two in line. And wait, I messed up. Terry, Maureen, Rose, then Lisa.
Mexico next spring.
It switched colors on me.
So that's interesting because I pulled from the yes or no deck, and I pulled from the Godspeed timing, and I got a yes, and it says golden opportunity, clouds lifting, clear skies. So this what it's telling me, like any situation that might be might have been clouding up to this moment starts to become clear. Clear skies could also be travel, but definitely there is a clear yes. And I got in terms of timing in April, so it falls within spring. There's a clear
Yeah.
message that yes, within that time. Um, again, always keep in perspective that this is based on the energies of the moment. You have your decisions, your attitudes, your perspective, how you focus your energy has a direct impact on things around you. My recommendation, it's good that you have a long-term plan in term, it's not something immediate or rush. Just do your due planning to be able to be successful based on how everything right now is. Yes, in April, but again, just focus on that. If you really want it, just go towards it with proper planning. That's what I got for you.
Very good. All right. I like that. That's pretty much what I said to you this morning, too. So
Really?
that's just validation for you right there. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Terry is up next and would like a sassy card, please.
Sassy card.
Oh,
Yes.
I think we can manage that. Give these a few more quick shuffles.
Is that your kitty?
Yep. All right. Listen, bitch. No other bitch can do it like you can. Never forget. You can out bitch them all, and they will bow to you.
I pulled from the Listen Bitch second edition just to get a variety of different answers
There
because
you go.
she's using the part one, and I got Listen Bitch You deserve love letters and grand gestures, not uncertainty and disrespect. Stand up. So this is stand your ground and own your place. You deserve to be treated as a queen. Don't go anything below that. You're loved.
I like that. Alrighty. Next up, we have Maureen D'Amico. Would like an oracle card, please.
Yes.
I think we can do that. I pulled attack, a violent situation, aggressive attack. There is somebody that is close to you in one way or another that is attacking you and maybe your work ability or your charitable services abilities, whatever it is you do. But know that when spirit lets you know that something aggressive is coming your way, they're going to give you that tingly feeling. You're going to know it. And so when you get that feeling, that's very important for you to take a deep breath, step back a little bit, and see if you can't kind of nullify that drastic attack. Because nobody wants to live like that. I mean, that would just suck. So, yeah, I'm getting it's whatever attack it is that's coming your way. Just be prepared. Be overly prepared. My grandmother used to say every hurricane season, prepare for the worst and hope for the best. And that seems to have always kind of worked out in our family most times. So, yeah.
And that attack can be around. What's interesting is I pull an oracle card and I have a soldier right there. I have the person right there to defend themselves and attack. And it says protect boundaries. The message. And it says you naturally give to others, but it's time to protect your energy. Set boundaries around your space to avoid being drained. Protect yourself. Protecting yourself isn't selfish. Only then you can continue helping others. So this is telling me just don't let down your guard. This attack, it could be in your circumstances, in your everyday life, but it could also be energetically. Don't let down your guard. Just protect yourself spiritually, your circumstances around your life, just to avoid these things, because there's a lot of negativity around us. And sometimes if our energy is weak, we can become vulnerable to these things, So the message is protect your boundaries, just be careful.
I like that a lot. Hi, Betty. Welcome. Thank you for becoming a member. Kindly do me a favor. Email me your email address. Swampvoices, all one word, @gmail.com. Just say, hey, this is Betty. I'm a new member. Here's my email address. If your real name is different than your channel name, put that in there so that I can put 2 and 2 together and know who this belongs to. Because I've had a few people that have sent me an email saying, here's my email, and they going by their real name, and there's nothing in the chat in the message to tell me Well, who are they in chat? I know they don't have their chat
Right.
name up, so that can make it a little difficult sometimes. So please do that. And I'll mention it again. Next Friday night is our next members only live stream. It will be at, what time did I say? At 8 p.m. Central Time, Friday night, the 22nd. So, and it'll be a members only live stream. We have a lot of fun with that. So I hope you can make it.
Are you on Central?
Yes, I'm Central Time.
Okay.
You're Eastern, aren't you?
Eastern, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you're an hour ahead of me. And all right. Rose Blue is next. And would like a nice card, please.
Yes.
Okay. Since you asked so nicely, sure.
Drop your cards.
52 cards. Yeah, I dropped like half of them.
I hate when that happens.
I know, me
Especially
too.
when it's a
This
new
is-
deck.
This
It's a
is
new
like
deck,
a
they're
100
slippery.
card deck too, so it's a lot of cards in here. And yeah, it's a new deck, and they're very slick, and they just slide right out of my hands. All right, Rose. First thing I pulled, this was the first one that flew out of the deck when I first started shuffling. It just like across the keyboard. It says work connections, workplace injury. Okay. So that's a little warning it just gave you. You're doing a lot of work. You're getting a lot of things done. I know and understand why. Be careful for the possibility of an injury could occur if you're not careful in what you're doing. So you want to be very careful about your movements and everything that you're doing. And then because I dropped half the deck, I went ahead and drew another card for you anyway. And we got inheritance again. It says left for you, and spirit wants you to have it. So whatever it is that you come across that's being offered to you, say thank you and accept it. Because that's just the universe telling you you deserve it. And go with that. That's what I got for you.
All right. So you were talking about being careful. That's bringing balance towards one side, and I got a similar message. The message I got says regain balance. It's a beautiful image right there. And the message is you're casting all your light on one side, leaving the other in shadows. Shift your focus now to illuminate the neglected areas or imbalance where cause unnecessary troubles. So this is about being careful and trying to bring everything around you in harmony, right? And that starts with here, right? Positivity, focus, and trying to approach everything with a realistic sense, right? Sometimes we try to overdo things and lose perspective of other areas in our life. This is a message from the universe in trying to bring everything together in harmony and in sense. Yeah, that's what I got for you.
Very good. All right. Next up, we've got Lisa P73, who would like a SASSY card for her birthday, please.
Happy birthday.
I
You're a
would
Leo,
sing,
then.
but that would not be a gift. That would be a torture. So we're not going to go there. I can't carry a tune in a bucket. Trust me. It can be quite painful for the listener. All right. I drew for you from the badass affirmations. I had to think about what deck I was using. It says, I am an alchemist of transformation, turning struggles into fucking golden opportunities. There you go. All right,
That was
you're up.
cool. I got something similar. So that's transforming your circumstances. And happy birthday, you're a Leo, and I know Leo people are very determined. It's one of the signs that I
Mhm.
admire the most. A lot of people who I love in my life are Leo, starting with my mother. My mother is a Leo woman, and other Leo women that I know, they're very strong and determined, and they don't let themselves sink with circumstances. They just like find their way to make it. And the card that I got for you is from the Listen Bitch deck. And it says, Listen, bitch, if you can't find a way, carve your own fucking path. Simple. Just, you can't find a path, make your own and make it happen.
There you go.
And I pulled an extra card for you, and it has a similar message as well. It says, Set sail. And the message here is you're being called to break boundaries. Living in this vast world offers countless opportunities waiting for you to explore, and remaining in your comfort zone will only limit your growth. It's time to take a step forward, broaden your circle, and let fresh experiences enrich your soul. So it's finding a new way. And sometimes at those difficult moments is when we test our strength, our capabilities, and learn how to manage situations in our lives. That's what I got for you.
Mm,
Happy birthday again.
absolutely. All right, Box Lady DJ. Would like a nice card if we have time. Yes, we have time for you.
That's a nice name. And Box Lady DJ was at our show. It was the Leo show that we had just a few hours ago at Bobby's channel. Great to see you again.
Yeah, I caught part of it. I couldn't stay long.
Mhm.
But what part I did catch was really good. I'm sure if the neighbors start freaking out about why am I burning incense outside of the house and what is her thing, they can just go to the local convenience store a block away and say, you know this lady? Why does she act so weird? And 9 out of 10 times the faculty says, yeah, no, she's just weird. Don't worry about it. They're starting to see it. So, sometimes they don't know what to do with it. But all right, Box Lady, I pulled for you connection. It says beyond the physical. What's that? That's what it says. It says, I am here. So this is you kind of being able to jump up towards the front of the line like um who was the previous one we just read on? Crap, man, I'm going blank. um Sherry's losing it. So we got connection beyond the physical, and simply say, I am here. And everything you need and want is at your fingertips. It's not going to take long. So that's what I'm getting for you with your nice card.
Yes. I pulled a card for you, and I like this card a lot. It's a very inspirational card, and it's called Cross It Over. And it
Ooh, I like
says,
that.
You often lose motivation halfway and begin doubting yourself. Break this inner cycle like finishing a marathon. Take the final steps, cross the self imposed finish line, and feel the victory within. So, wow, I love this. And sometimes, as we set ourselves goals and purposes, and halfway things start not going in our ways, and we start losing that steam, that motivation. The message here is go make things happen all the way through to the end. No matter the difficulty, don't lose inspiration. That's for everything in your life. It could be spiritual, it could be financial, emotional, anything. Just like don't lose perspective of what are those goals that you set. If you set them in the first place, was for a reason. Just make it through, and you will see how victorious and strong you are as a person to make it happen. That's what I got for you.
Very good. All right. Lisa P73 is a member.
Sassy card. A lot of Leos here tonight.
All right. Well, that was very persistent. It says, listen, bitch, you are in control. You are in control. You are in control. You are in control. That's what it says. So tell that to yourself every single flipping day. And then I got the things that you say to yourself matter. Be kind. I mean,
Yes. That's so true. Amazing.
Absolutely.
So happy birthday. So I don't know if this is a new milestone for you in terms of like projects or things that you want to do, but I pulled two cards and the two cards say exactly the same. It says that there is a project or an idea or something that you want to start in your life. It could be as simple as, changing habits, or something bigger as, a big life decision that you're looking to make happen. I pulled two cards and both of them say the same thing. First card is the Rebel deck, and it says that project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back.
Yeah.
And then the second card is from the Listen Bitch deck, and it says, listen, bitch, you're not crazy for that idea. You may just be the first. So there's something, it's a
Being
new
first is
project
always
that,
hardest.
yeah, as crazy as it sounds, it's whatever that project is that might seem irrational to you or for other people, it can happen. And like I said, it could be like in any level in your life. It's not far off. Just try it, and you'll see how many great things will come for it. That's what I got for you.
All right. Next up, we've got okay, we got all of the members. So now those who made a donation, they're next up in line. And that makes it Mr. Barrentos, since he kindly made a donation. It's not required. We will still read your question and try to answer it. Just they go to the front of the line after members. So since I missed an angel oracle reading for my health outcome in the near future. Okay, we have to be very careful about answering medical questions because we're not doctors and don't want to be sued. Because they would not only take my paycheck, they would take it for probably the next 50 years, even after I'm long gone. Angel Oracle. Okay, wait, I gotta grab an angel deck. Don't look
Yeah, I
at my
gotta
mess.
grab my angel decks as well.
Don't look at my mess. All right. Well, thank you, Dina. That's very sweet of you to make a donation. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see what we get. Okay. Give these a few couples.
So I opened the Angel's Wisdom Oracle deck. Just as soon as I opened, the first card that popped up says patience. And
there
the
you
message here is it takes time for miracles to happen, and I'm okay with it. The angels remind you that in order to succeed, you must learn how to control your impatience and wait until the right outcome you deserve comes along. So this is about
There you
waiting, but more than anything, it's just trusting in the divine order for things to develop. Um, just approach it with positivity because that definitely has a direct impact on your well-being. Whatever it is, just know that the divine and the angels, your divine guides, your spiritual guides are there to support you all along the way. You will be successful, but it all comes down to what is your frame of mind. That's what I got for you.
All right. I drew. Which archangel is this? I drew light beings, energetic shifts. And it says, this is a time of healing and change. Old energies are being released from your world. This isn't a call to discard traditions, but reflect on what you have learned and how you can grow. You're being called to be open and aware of new information that is being revealed to you. What does it say? For it's pivotal, for it is pitiful for the next phase of your journey. Wow, my brain didn't want to read that today. And it says activation. I create space for learning anew. So that helps tremendously to have a cleared space so that there's not too much clutter hanging around that can distract you. And this is what the card had looked like. It was light beings. So I like that. And that's what Kyle Gray, that's who did it. So he does a lot of angel decks. Very good decks. I'm getting ready to have an accident here. All right.
Beautiful.
And you read for Adrian?
I did. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just making sure.
Card was about patience.
Okay, that's right. Thank you for the donation, Rose. And thank you, Dina, for your donation. And thank you, Gordian Knot. That's awfully sweet. Been a member for 7 months. So happy to be a member of the most caring and coolest group going. Well, thank you. We had our members meeting today and it went really well. It was just a handful of us showed up, but we had a lot of fun. So that was really great. Thank you very much, TC.
With you as a hostess, I'm sure it is.
I try. I don't always succeed, but I try. Okay, let's see. Angie Gutierrez. I'm sure I butchered that, but you're
No, you said it
next.
well.
I
Gutierrez.
did it. I said it
You were
okay when I
close.
said that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh?
Close. Okay. Those
Yes.
only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. Um, you never heard that? That's an old expression.
No, but I like it.
My grandfather used to say that all the time.
I like it. I'm gonna adopt it. And
Alrighty,
share it with you.
Angie, please ask my guides what on how to use my gifts to help people using it.
I really want to know what they think. I have great potential to use it, but I can't summon it like I want.
There you go.
Hmm. I think I might have a deck on that. Give me 1 second.
Ramon's like me. We got a deck for everything.
Yeah.
And eventually that's what it comes down to, where you get a question and you're like, oh, I got a deck for that. You just gotta turn around and go get it. You know. You're not stuck trying to fit meanings into a message that may not have that meaning at all. Or if as grown-ups, I guess they want the stability of it, but as kids, yeah, no. We wanted to be let loose big time. Like I said, thank God there was no social media when I was a teenager. Um, oh, all right, Angie. She's asking, ask my guides what on how to use my gifts to help people using
Sorry.
it. God bless you.
Thank you.
You got it?
Okay,
Or
so
you need to go blow.
yes, no, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay.
Um,
Well, go ahead and read, and then I'll read my card.
is it something? No, you can go ahead, but I'm gonna use this one called Spiritual Gifts Oracle card,
Okay.
and this explores like different divination methods or path that you can start exploring to be able to um, enhance your intuition, to be able to find your way, and that might branch you out into discovering your gifts. That makes
There
sense.
you go. All right, Angie, I
Go
pulled
ahead.
for you Guiding Star. Inspiration as your compass. So, this is you traveling into the spiritual realms, listening to what they're telling you. Just if you wake up in the morning more tired than you were before you went to bed, there's a real good chance you've been up half the night working on some Romulan ship or whatever they got out there now. Um, but yeah, I like this. It's guiding star. So yeah, make sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted, and you should be okay. That's what I'm getting anyway.
Let's see.
Well, now I'm dropping potato chips.
Hmm.
Ugh. All right. Let's try this again.
So this one explores like different divination tools that you could use. Um, Surprisingly, I got something unexpected. And it says spiritual house cleanser. And what I'm getting is that before you go into this path into uh, exploring like a branch of divination or a spiritual way to connect with people, you need to do like a spiritual cleansing on yourself, on your house, your environment. It says you're being called to explore spiritual cleansing and bringing positive energy to space by removing negative through different methods. So what I'm getting is that first, before you going into this big step, just explore those areas in your life that needs healing, and through this, in the physical sense, your environment. Try to find a sacred space in your house in which you can connect. And if you have one already, clean it spiritually first and invest time in meditation to be able to find clarity. Because at this moment, I think you don't have like a clear uh, idea where is it that you need to go. Just cleanse, spiritual cleansing and grounding to be able to go forward.
Here you
And
go.
yeah, definitely.
All right.
And a lot of meditation. I'll pull the second one. It says channeling. And it says you're being called to download and deliver messages from the spirit realm to bring closure, healing, and peace. Again, there's a what very similar to what is it that you're looking for, but the message here is first you need to do some spiritual cleansing in your surroundings to be able to find clarity and grounding. That's what I got for you.
Right.
I got allergies all of a sudden.
And TC gifted a membership to who got the membership? Karina Morzon. You just got a 1 month free test and try belonging to my members group. And at the end of 1 month, you will get an email from YouTube that says, hey, would you like to join permanently? These are different levels. And this is the little intro video she did. So that you know whether you can or cannot kind of pull them apart. They sleep together in the yin and yang position, each in a different, going in a different direction. And one of them is very lovey-dovey and just wants to be held all day, and the other one is really ambitious and wants to chew your toes during the day. So, all right. JWB would like a card, please. That may tell me why I chose a hard gift in the time registered.
Such a hard life this time around. I think, why would I make it so physically hard, even for spiritual growth? It's a very tough, loaded question. Let's see.
That's a Neptune deck.
Something like an Akashic deck.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. I hate it when my sinuses run like that. All right, JW. First thing I got for you was cyclic return. This is talking about repeating patterns. It's real important for. Let's do it this way. It's real important for you to kind of look within and see what your patterns are to kind of manipulate. I'll get the word out in a minute. It's a lot harder for them to manipulate the vote if everybody's calling in with their vote. Considering that babies here in this state, who as they get older want to become an American citizen, the series of questions they go through would stump most college graduates I know today. They would not be able to read it. So I had said cyclic returns. That's what I got, BJW. Repeating patterns. So you're seeing the same patterns over and over and over again. And then I got sovereign ruler, authority over all. I'm feeling like part of what we're fighting for as a whole, as a collective, is how much permission do we allow regular, ordinary people to afford pre-pandemic phases. I'm just seeing this need of control from you. You need to control the situation because in many ways you've been brutalized just like anybody else. Even if they never touched you, they touched your stuff. I mean, I would be sorely tempted to just go to the store and buy a whole new wardrobe from the bottoms to the top. So I think well, I like those a lot, but those are more political leaning. I think part of the reason why this is what I'm picking up from your your half of the closet. We it trying to figure out how to phrase it. It's not necessarily you chose it because it's hard. It's because there are lessons within it that you need to learn,
Yes.
and so that's why you go in certain directions. That's why you tend to be more concerned about certain things because that fits your narrow line of good or bad, evil or non-evil,
Dualistic, one or the other.
very much dualistic. Yeah. And it's just a matter of figuring out what they're trying to show you and when it has incorporated the doctor that had died. And so it made it that much harder for all of them. So I keep getting that movie scene playing in my head. And I can't think of what movie it is, but it's
You
like
said it right
that's
there.
why you're on
There's
the path. Yeah. I'm sorry, go
right
ahead.
there. It's a no. I was gonna say it. I'm sorry. I thought you finished. I was gonna say you said it right there. It is a lesson. See you're saying yourself that you find it hard, but it's not impossible. It's difficult. So it's a process of there's something that needs to be brought out to the surface. Something that a
Yeah.
lesson that needs to be learned. That's what Sherry was saying. A lesson. And that's exactly the card that I pulled. I pulled two cards for you, and the first card that I pulled is find the lesson.
Ah,
Right there,
that makes
and it
sense.
says
Okay.
it reads something has happened and it stopped you in your tracks. In reality, it was simply teaching where you needed to grow. There is no such thing as failure, so pick yourself up, learn from it, and keep going. There is a lesson in all this difficult situation that you might be going through, something that needs to be learned. But it's not impossible. It is difficult, but that's what makes you stronger. And the second card I pulled says, have faith. And the message here is, it's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that. Because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. So
Oh yeah.
just have faith that things are going to resolve itself in a positive way. You have support from the universe. And, it's not impossible, like I said. It might be difficult, but you are much stronger than this. There's something that will make you grow spiritually, emotionally. You'll have more capabilities in your skills. And when you look back, you're gonna see how small all of this was. That's what I got for you.
Perfect. Perfect. All right, JW, I hope that helped.
And that was from the Akashic Truth Oracle deck. So I pulled this deck
I like
just
that.
for that reason.
Yeah. All righty. Dakota, you are up. And asking, I feel like my guides are quiet and not sure why. I cannot connect with them as of late. What I pulled was reunion, together again, where they just simply reinforce the fact that you will meet again. That it feels very much like as we get older, relatives die off, people that you've always been around that you think are going to be there forever suddenly aren't anymore. I think that's why this card reunion is so important, because this is just spirit telling us that as we delve into what it is they want us to know, they're telling us that there's a reunion that's going to take place. And this is what happens when you cross over. There's a reunion of sorts, because there's all kinds of people there that you've known in your life. And maybe that's why you chose the world that you're in right now, because it's not only the band's point of view about everything, but it's also the individual's point of being. So I feel like they're wanting you to just kind of take a step back and just relax into hearing them. There's some wonderful guided meditations out there from quite a few members of the society, of our community, where you can sit and plug in, and for 10, maybe 15 minutes on a couple of them, you can just go into that natural state and you have the voice that's leading you to it. So it's not like you suddenly trying to figure out how to make your brain be quiet so you can hear what spirit is telling you. Sometimes the noise is more than distraction. Sometimes it's a necessity. And that's what I'm getting.
I pulled a card for you. I feel that the message I'm getting here is that, what is your relationship with your spirit guides? Is it you always wanting, asking? What are you giving in return? You know, are you are you connecting with them on a regular basis? I don't know who is your spiritual guide, but in my case, I connect with mine in daily, through prayer, through meditation,
Yeah.
establishing a relationship. It's not always, I need your help with this. Uh, do this for me. What are we doing? And that takes many forms, not only just
Mm,
connecting with them, but also sharing our talents and that spiritual gift that we have with others. I don't know why I'm saying this, but this is just what I'm getting. The card I pulled says "spread wings," and it says, "Stop hiding your talents. Now is the moment to reveal your true self and let your spirit soar freely. Fly higher, reach for the stars destined for you." So you definitely have a spiritual purpose and a spiritual duty that your spiritual guides have been capacitating you to be able to perform. Just spread that with other people around. Sometimes they this our spirit guides stop communicating with us, so we realize the silence and ask ourselves, what is it that we're doing? you know what needs to be changed? And I feel that in this moment is for you to share your talents with others. That's what I
yeah.
got for you.
All right, Dakota. I hope that helped. Let's see. Brenna 41 is next and would like a naughty card, please.
A naughty card.
Which one?
Let's see. I
What
like
you
what I got.
chuckling about? Go ahead.
It's just I like these cards. No, it's just, well, I'm just gonna read it. So I from the Rebel deck, I got first card I got is shame, regret, and guilt are just bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. And it goes perfectly with the second card I got. It says, see the situation from a new fucking perspective. So this clearly talks about like these moments when we look at the past and we say I should have done this differently. I should have made that decision. I should have done that. But you make the decisions that you make based on the information that you have. And looking back is the best way to torture yourself. Just That's pointless. It's useless. You just learn from it and look at stuff in your life that you might be questioning your decisions from the past. Just see it from a different perspective. you know let's go forward with it and let go of that dead weight in your life that is of no use. That's what I got for you.
All right, I pulled for you a listen, bitch card. It says, listen, bitch. Sometimes letting go is the best way to free yourself. So
Perfect.
if you sit in those hearings and whatnot for continued incarceration or not, that's when it's really important to be as transparent as you possibly can. And I'm seeing the scene from the Shawshank Redemption when they realized he dug a hole in the wall all those years. And it was just the hell he had to go through to escape to get outside of the gate and be free. It was like, I don't know if I could do that. But that's what I'm getting with just letting it go. Free yourself. Let it go. You don't have to worry about it anymore. Let somebody else worry about it for a change. Um, all right. Deanna Wood is next. Now, number one, I don't know how clearly I can pick something up on this. One, I don't have your husband's permission to read his energy.
Um,
And two, I'm not a doctor, so any medical anything I talk about is just hearsay or what I've experienced firsthand. Um, but I could certainly do a reading on just the general atmosphere surrounding him. And if that's in a healthy stage, or do we need to do something about it? And I've been hearing a lot of that floating around too. So at this point, it just feels like it's going to take a bit for them to figure out what's wrong. That's what I'm getting. It's not an easy cut and dried answer. They're going to have to do maybe even a battery of tests and stuff to figure out what's going on. But that's about the best I can do reading on someone without their permission. That's just me. Other people maybe feel differently about it, but that's what I've got. What about you, Ramon? You got anything?
no, no, I'm gonna pass on that one.
Okay. All right. MF. That's a good one. Um, Wondering if my mother Patricia has a message for me. Okay. Well, I pulled Cosmic Law, which says balance, fairness, and justice. It feels like she's worried about a situation coming up with you. I don't know if it's for financial reasons or other reasons. But it's like whoever it is, work on your fairness, work on your balance. It feels like she's bringing this up because there's an issue you're getting ready to deal with, and she's just letting you know I'm going to be there with you through that. Um, yeah, it's fairness and justice. So whatever's coming up, it's going to require that balance in order for you to get a fair result and for justice to be served at the same time. That can be kind of difficult, but it feels like that's what your mother's trying to get across. Um, she just wants you to prepare for whatever they may throw at you. Be prepared. That's what I'm ultimately. That's what I'm getting. Is just be prepared for what may come. That's all I'm picking up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being prepared, knowing that you deserve positive outcomes in your life. Um, why? Because abundance waits. That's the message I got here. And it says, the belief in your heart will determine the arrival of abundance. The
Yeah.
universe's richness is already prepared for you. All you need is to believe you're worthy of it and fully open your heart to receive. Breathe deeply, let go of fear, and welcome the endless abundance that's yours. She's there to help open the flood of gates of abundance. You just have to be receptive, have faith. Um, she's there to support you at all times and guiding you to whatever positive outcome that is it that's waiting for you. But you have to believe in yourself that you're worthy of it. That's it.
Yeah. Oh,
Very
that's
simple.
key. Yeah. I hope that helps, MF. Okay, let's see. Next up, we've got Kathy Goodwin. Okay, we only have 5 people left to go for. So, um, it's like just a nice card.
A nice card. Let's get you a nice card.
All right, I drew for you adventure. You got the old hippie bus here that we all remember from back in the 60s. Actually, I had a friend that owned one of those. Um, plan a journey. You've got a journey coming up with vehicles involved. So that could be a journey by car. I don't know if it's going to be work related, home related. Um, just enjoy the journey. That's the strongest message I keep getting is just enjoy the journey as you go along. The rest is
Yes.
a piece of cake.
Yes, there's definitely something new coming. This journey could be a trip, could be physical, it could be spiritual, a new project in your life. There is something new coming, and I agree because the card I got says discovery. And the message here is you're being called to explore the resources and opportunities around you. So, this is definitely something new that is coming your way. New collaborations, projects, or relationships are drawing near. This journey will not only offer spiritual growth, but also bring material abundance. Do not fear to pursue. Do not fear to pursue it, as unexpected rewards are waiting for you to discover. So there is a new path that's opening. Again, it could be a physical travel, going somewhere, work related. If you're working, a trip, but it could also be spiritual. It could be an emotional journey, a new path. Just be open and receptive because there's great things coming from it. That's what I got for you.
All right. Let's see. Next up, we've got Owen Walker. Card, please, your choice.
Hmm.
I'm making it
What are we
easy on
doing?
us.
Nice or naughty?
I'm going to do a naughty.
You're gonna do a naughty, of course. For some reason, I thought you were gonna say that. Let's do naughty.
Let's be naughty together.
All right. Mine Yeah, I pull one, very simple, and it says, "Listen, bitch, choose you every time." And this is you giving yourself the first place, and there's nothing wrong with that.
That's right.
Um, Sometimes we have to like give open up and give ourselves the first place to be able to be in control, to be able to manage things around us. Simple. That's the message from the universe for you.
All right. I pull for you. Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people. Give back. Do good shit for humanity. That's what it's telling you. Don't be so greedy. Share the wealth. And you read Old Man Walker?
Yes,
Right or wrong? Okay. Okay. I thought so, but
I
then I
went
couldn't
first.
remember if you.
Hmm.
Um.
It's that time of the night.
All righty. Kaya, who is a new member, welcome. Um, Message from late mother-in-law.
Hi,
Thanks,
Kaya.
Sherry and Ramon.
Okay. Let's see. Hmm. So, it seems that you are at a crossroads in your life at this moment. Maybe a big decision that needs to be made. A lot of options open to you, and you don't know what to choose or how to go. That's the card I got. It says crossroad, and the message here is the universe is calling you to make a pivotal choice at the crossroads of destiny. Quietly listen to your inner guidance, dismiss external noise, and feel which path leads you deeper into your soul. Now is the moment for action. So, you might have spent too much time contemplating a decision or a lot of different options in front of you. Now is the time to act. Whatever it is, the message here is take action on what is it that needs to be done. Simple. That's what
Cool.
I got.
I pulled Draconian Deception, Malefic Hostility. There's somebody in your world right now, this moment today, who does not have your best interest at heart. Your mother-in-law is there to protect you from that and to hold that away so that it can be exposed for the shakedown that this person tried to do. It feels very much like accepting that job that you think is maybe a little bit over your head. Mother-in-law is saying you can do it. And with this draconian deception, she's just trying to warn you, heads up. Be aware. Keep an eye out. Can't trust everybody as much as we want to. We can't trust everybody. So protect yourself in the process.
Amen. Edward is saying, hey, it's
He's
saying to
fussing at
me,
me to go to bed.
yeah, sending you to bed. Our precious Sherry needs to go to sleep soon.
We've got 1, 2, 3 questions left.
Okay, we're almost there.
So We're almost there. Yeah.
I'm sleepy too.
Yeah. It started to catch up with me a little bit. I'm getting droopy on
Mhm.
everybody. Um, all right, Kimberly Cross. May I have an oracle card? Yes, you may.
Yes, you may. All right, Kimberly. I pulled a card and it's called Profound Healing. It's a beautiful
Mm.
card. And the message here is you're entering a period of deep soul restoration where many buried emotions and wounds are being brought to the surface. Multiple transformations are weaving through your life. Release Multiple transformations are weaving through your life. Release resistance and allow those transformations to permeate every cell of your being. Only in full acceptance does true recovery begin. So, is being receptive of this change and transformation that is happening in your life, but more than anything, profound healing. There's a new cycle of restoration happening in your life, physical, emotional, psychic. Just allow it to happen. Give yourself the opportunity for healing in whichever sense or form that takes. That's what I got for you.
Well, and this came up again. Inheritance. I think this is like the third time this card's come up tonight.
Yeah.
Left for you, and spirit wants you to have it. This is part of your inheritance. Whatever it is that's getting ready to come your way, it's because you're meant to have that as a reward for what you've done to date, for how you have learned to love unconditionally. Yeah, it just that's part of the inheritance is understanding and accepting the fact that you are loved unconditionally by others. Maybe you don't know who they are. Maybe you'll never know who they are, but for one thing, you know for sure is that your spirit guides will always love you unconditionally.
Hmm.
There's no strings attached with that. Okay. Annie is next.
When my friend moved, I took his cat. Trey was 15 years old. He died suddenly on Mother's Day. Sorry to hear that. Can you tell me how he died and if he was happy with me being his mama?
Oh yeah, very very much. He loved
Look,
you
I,
unconditionally.
I,
He was very attached. Yeah. Go ahead.
yes, no, I pulled the yes or no card just, and this is what I got. Yeah, I got a yes, but not only I got a yes, it says getting satisfaction, good times, happy ending. So definitely it was happy with you. It definitely it's
Mhm.
and it wasn't a painful ending either. You know, it crossed
No.
to the other side with in love. Uh, it lived a happy, the last moments of this pet's life were happy ones, and it crossed to the other side with that positivity. But definitely, it's confirmation right there. Yes, and happy endings. So.
And I pulled for you family. It says protect each other, family members. So this is just a little reminder that he's letting you know that Part of his job when he was here was to help protect you. He's still doing that from the other side.
Yes. They never abandon us.
And and yeah, he was happy with you, without a doubt.
And it was a happy ending for not only the cat, but also for you. You might miss it, but you know, at the same time, that it brought a lot of positive things to your life. You know, a lot of healing. Pets bring a lot of healing into our life. You know, with that unconditional love, their energy, that connection that we establish with them. It's very very healing, and you definitely
Absolutely.
got something out of it as well.
You know, my Scuffy, my first real cat that was just like my pet, nobody else's. And I had him for 15 years. I mean, he was 16 years old when he passed. And it was, God Almighty, it was like losing my child almost. I
I
was a
imagine.
basket case for quite a while because I'd hauled him back and forth across the country with me from here to Phoenix and back again. Um,
Hmm.
and he was definitely my baby. I mean, and there's nothing quite like having that unconditional love from your pet and know
Definitely.
that every everything you could do for them is just that much more amplified by how they feel about it. All right, Night Moon Glow. Your last but not least.
Not least,
And you
sassy
said a
card.
sassy card. So I pulled from the badass affirmations. It says, I am a fearless dancer with demons overcoming obstacles with grace and fucking grit.
All right. So I pulled two cards for you, and from the Rebel deck, I got get the fuck out of your head, get in your heart. It misses you. And this is about self love and self worth. Why do I say that? Because the second card is listen, bitch, you get to decide how much you're worth.
That's right.
Simple.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I am fast falling out here.
This was fun. As every time
Ramon,
that I'm here, I always enjoy
thank
it.
you again. He's back
Thank
every
you,
third
everybody.
Saturday of the month. We have Ramon with us. I'm working on getting Bobby on a regular schedule with me too. So that'll be
Bobby,
fun.
too.
Yeah. All right.
Yes,
Y'all have a
Bobby's
great
amazing.
Saturday night. Thanks for hanging with us. Thanks for
Great seeing you all. See you
staying
in a
my
month, I
wig out.
guess. Maybe before if I crash one of the shows.
There you go.
But
All
thank you for
right.
being here, for sharing your beautiful energy. All of you, and you
Thank
too,
you.
Sherry. Love you.
Y'all have a great night.
Bye, everybody.